Pablo Escobar Robinhood Paisa el Patrón el Diablo, regardless of the name, his infamy is undeniable. While his methods were brutal and illegal, there's no denying his cunning. This real-life Tony Montana built a criminal empire that amassed a staggering fortune, leaving even his enemies awestruck by the scale of his operation. His story is a chilling reminder of the dark side of the drug trade, yet it also compels us with the enduring mystery surrounding his hidden billions. Let's delve into the life and legacy of Pablo Escobar, exploring his meteoric rise, his bloody reign, and the tantalizing question, where did all his money go? 1. From dirt poor to filthy rich. Pablo Escobar, the iron-fisted leader of the Medellín Cartel, became one of Colombia's first billionaire drug lords. The sheer volume of his cash was legendary. He reportedly spent thousands of dollars annually on rubber bands just to hold all his cash together. Some accounts even claim he once burned $2 million just to keep his daughter warm at night while he was on the run. Officially, Escobar's net worth was estimated at $30 billion. However, rumors suggest he had a hidden fortune worth 10 times that, totaling a mind-blowing $500 billion. This elusive wealth has become the holy grail for treasure hunters worldwide. In 2020, Escobar's legacy of hidden riches seemed to resurface when his nephew Nicholas found $18 million stashed within the walls of an apartment formerly owned by the drug lord. This discovery highlights the vastness of Escobar's hidden wealth. Escobar's rise from poverty to power is undeniable. He transformed himself from a poor farmer's son into a ruthless kingpin, amassing a fortune estimated at $145 million a day, all in cash from his massive cocaine smuggling operation into the United States. To early life, Pablo Emilio Escobar Gaviria was born on December 1st, 1949, in Rionegro, Colombia. His father was a farmer and his mother a school teacher, and he had 6 siblings. Despite dropping out of high school twice, he harbored big dreams, initially aspiring to become a lawyer or even president. But life took a sharp turn when financial constraints pushed him into a life of crime. He started small, stealing tombstones, sanding them down, and reselling them. With his earnings, he bought a motorbike and moved on to more serious crimes like car theft, protection rackets, and even kidnapping wealthy politicians for ransom. By his mid-20s, he had amassed $3 million and was heavily involved in the narcotics trade, smuggling cocaine from Peru and Bolivia into Colombia and then the United States. At 26, he founded the infamous Medellín Cartel, which quickly grew into a multi-billion-dollar enterprise. His network was highly organized, using ground tunnels and air routes to evade detection. The authorities even discovered one of the largest smuggling tunnels connected from Tijuana, Mexico to San Diego, California. Complete with a lift rail tracks and ventilation systems, 3 rise to power. Escobar's rise to power was swift and bloody. By the mid-70s, he had eliminated rivals and seized control of the Medellín Cartel. His ruthless efficiency fueled his empire's growth. By the 1980s, he was smuggling an astounding 80 tons of cocaine into the U.S. weekly, generating a staggering $420 million a week. Escobar's notoriety stemmed not only from his wealth, but also from his violent tactics. He bribed or threatened law enforcement and political figures, orchestrating bombings and assassinations to maintain control despite being a wanted criminal. Escobar cultivated a Robin Hood image in Medellín. He invested heavily in public projects like schools, churches, and parks. This generosity earned him local support and the nickname Robinhood Paisa. He even managed to secure a seat in the Colombian Congress, further blurring the lines between a criminal and a public figure. Escobar's wealth peaked when he appeared on Forbes' billionaire list from 1987 to 1993. Despite being a fugitive wanted by multiple governments, Lifestyle Escobar's wealth wasn't just about hidden mountains of cash. He reveled in displaying his fortune, building the massive 7,000-acre Hacienda Nápoles, valued at $63 million, featuring a soccer field, dinosaur statues, artificial lakes, and a tennis court. This extravagant complex boasted a zoo complete with exotic animals like hippos and giraffes, a soccer field that rivaled professional stadiums, artificial lakes for boating and water slides, and even life-size dinosaur statues. His other properties, including luxurious homes in Florida and a fleet of private jets, further solidified his reputation as a flamboyant kingpin. However, beneath this veneer of extravagance lurked a ruthless pragmatist. Escobar wasn't above hiding vast sums of cash. The very lifeblood of his illegal empire, he would meticulously wrap his money in rubber bands and store it with gold bars in various locations across Colombia. His obsession with organization extended to his hidden wealth, a stark contrast to the flamboyant displays at Hacienda Nápoles. 5. The hidden stash. Pablo Escobar was notorious for his extravagant spending habits and his even more outlandish methods of hiding his cash. He allegedly spent a small fortune, around $4,000 annually, on rubber bands just to bundle his massive amounts of money. This wealth stemmed from a ruthless drug empire, generating an estimated $420 million a week at its peak. Due to the illegal nature of his business, Escobar couldn't use banks. Instead, he devised a complex system to hide his cash. He buried billions in various locations across Colombia using secret vaults, walls, barrels, and even the ground beneath his properties. While he did launder some money through legitimate-looking businesses like restaurants and soccer fields, these ventures were primarily for public image, not significant cash storage. Escobar's primary method of keeping his wealth hidden involved brute force. He popularized the phrase plata o plomo, offering people a bribe or a bullet to ensure their silence. Despite these brutal tactics, some of his hidden stashes have been discovered over the years. In a fascinating turn of events, a farmer named Jose Cardelos stumbled upon a whopping $600 million hidden in drums on his land in 2015. However, Cardelos wasn't allowed to keep the money. The federal government intervened, deciding to utilize the funds for various social and economic initiatives instead. This wasn't an isolated incident. In 1989, authorities found $5 million hidden in Medellín, followed by a $26 million discovery with gold bars. A year later, even Escobar's cousin Nicholas managed to find $18 million hidden in a wall of one of Pablo's properties, though he claims a vision led him there. These discoveries highlight the vastness of Escobar's hidden wealth, estimated to be in the billions. While some of Escobar's money found its way to Swiss banks, the majority remains buried or hidden within his properties. Colombian authorities have recovered over $100 million, but estimates suggest there could be 10 times more. 6. The mystery of Escobar's millions. As the DEA and Colombian authorities tightened their grip, Escobar's grip on power began to slip. In a desperate attempt to maintain control, he surrendered in 1991, but on his terms, a luxurious prison he'd built for himself. However, paranoia and a fear of betrayal led him to escape, putting him on the run once more. The relentless pursuit by the DEA finally caught up to him in 1993 when he was tracked down and killed in a shootout on a Medellín rooftop. Even in death, the contradictions surrounding Escobar's wealth persist. The Colombian government seized Hacienda Nápoles, transforming it into a theme park along with his 15 private jets and 6 helicopters. His car collection, which included a 1972 Mercedes 600 Pullman and a 1964 Porsche 356, was largely destroyed by rival cartels. While authorities seized a significant amount and rival gangs likely took their share, the true extent of his wealth remained a mystery. 7. The hunt continues. Pablo Escobar's hidden wealth continues to spark the imagination of treasure hunters around the world, fueled by shows like Narcos and the prospect of uncovering billions in cash, despite the inherent risks. In 2009, a search team encountered dangers firsthand while investigating. Leads in Colombia reports suggest Escobar's fortune could be buried across Colombia, Mexico, and even Florida. While his brother Roberto claims they stashed money in various locations, no significant discoveries have been officially confirmed. Shows like Discovery's Finding Escobar's Millions explore these possibilities, but the search continues without definitive proof. Regardless of whether his hidden billions are real, the legend of Pablo Escobar endures his life and death. With its blend of ruthless power, extravagant living, and violent tactics, continue to fascinate the public, whether through documentaries or fictionalized accounts. Escobar's story serves as a reminder of the dark side of the drug trade and the enduring allure of hidden riches. Let us know in the comments, which billionaire story would you like us to cover next, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more.